Happy Friday. It's live at 5. Kathleen Vicinzati here. Hope you guys are having a great day. I was a couple minutes late because I couldn't find my phone. So hopefully you guys can hear me. So how you doing out there? Friends, just come on by, say hello. Let me know that I have some sound maybe. Hey Tanya, can you just comment and let me know if you can hear me? Because we're going to have some fun. It's day 2 of the Day of Deals with us here. So, hey, Patty. Hey, Kim. Kim, can you hear me? I hope you can hear me, right? You guys would let me know. So anyhow, we have lots of friends jumping on. So it is day 2 of Deals, and super excited to be with you today because this is the Shiplap Boards, and the one I have here is I think it's what one? It's 9 by, the 9 by 12 board, or the 9 by 11. Hey, Amy. Hey, Linda. Hey, everybody. So this is the boards. If you buy 2, get 1 free. There's also a set of 2 5x7s, I think. And I don't have the 5x7s. I thought I had both, but I don't. But super deal of the day, only for today. It's a super great surface, but it's the Shiplap Boards, and if you buy 2, you get 1 free, and you can mix and match. So if you wanted to get one of the larger one, and then the set of 2 in the smaller pack, you can get those. But we're going to have some fun with this board. I'm going to distress it a little bit today. Sorry, I'm like trying to get this open. I'm going to distress it a little today, and then we're going to have some fun with a couple stencils. So the Shiplap board, it really doesn't need any embellishment. It's a great, perfect surface. And as soon as I get the wrapping off, I can show you. Hey, Tina. Hello, hello. And I have no idea where my phone went. So like I just had it. It was in my hand. Usually like when I'm looking for it, it's like in my hand or on my person, but I don't know. I don't see it. So, so this is a really nice surface. It's, a wooden shiplap board, and it's distressed. See, can you guys see it? So it has this twine up at the top. So what's nice about it is it can be both sides. So if you are somebody like me who likes to maximize their design, so you could flip it for the holidays, like have one Thanksgiving, one Christmas, or Christmas and Valentine's, or Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day. This is a great board. You definitely want to stock up on there. Buy 2, get 1 free. So this is the larger, the 9 by 12 or 9 by 11 size. And then there's also a 2-pack of 2 by 5 by 7. So I thought it'd be super cute for a holiday sign. And I'm going to use it with our truck. Love this Farmhouse truck. You know, Farmhouse and classic Christmas and country is always popular, never goes out of style. Because for some of us, we always have that desire for nostalgia, right? And that's what I get when I look at this. It's kind of like nostalgia. And so this is the truck. So we're going to do the truck here, right? And I'm going to use the truck from this stencil. But then I grabbed the truck add-ons for Christmas. And this is a nice stencil. This is a 12 by 18 stencil that has tons of options on here. So you can have a lot of fun with this one too. So I'm just going to unwrap it. And I apologize about the crinkly noise. I should have done that ahead of time. So here we go. We're going to do this one. And you see here we have different options to decorate our tree with. So we could, I am leaning towards the tree and then putting the snow on it, and then we'll try it. I was going to try to get some of the glittery snow, like after I pull the chalk off, if the chalk paste is still wet, put some holographic snow on it. I don't know if it'll work, so stick around, and if it works, and if it doesn't, we always have the other side. The other thing, you could always spray the surface, and that way it becomes a reusable surface, because if it's non-porous, you can wipe the chalk paste that we're going to use off of it. But I did not spray mine. As you can see, I just opened it out of the package. But the other option was to do the gifts. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do the gifts or the tree? I'm thinking the tree because it's a multi-layer technique, and I could show that. And then maybe I'll grab some of the words off of here. What's so cool is that you can use this stencil for so many different projects. And so today we're just going to use it to dress up the farmhouse truck. So what do you guys think? Presents or tree? I'm going to cut this up while you guys are debating and letting me know. Gifts. Okay, so Linda is saying do the gifts. Interesting, okay. What else? What's your vote? Super cute. And then we're going to distress the surface, the shiplap surface too while we're doing it. So who else? Okay, so Tanya says the trees. And you know what? Actually, I can actually do both. I could do one on one side and one on the other, and we can decide what we like better. But I don't know if we'll have time to do both today. But that's the beauty of having, oh my goodness, yes, trees and gifts. I know, right? It's so hard to choose. That's why you got to buy 2 services, get 1 free, because that way you can make it all different ways, right? I'm getting a little bit more votes for the trees. I just think the trees will be fun because I want to try the snow on it, but I do like the idea of the gifts, and I probably could do the gifts with some snow, like in the bed of the truck. So maybe after I do the one side, I'll do the other side with it, but I'm just cutting up my stencils for now. And then I don't know that I'm going to have room for the, I don't think I want anything else, because I think what I'm going to do is center the truck on the board and distress it. So I don't know if I'm going to want some of the words on it. I guess we could put some words on there if we wanted to, like Christmas trees would go across the top, or tree farm would go across the top. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think I should do, it might be backwards, but tree farms or Christmas trees on top? It might be too big for the surface, I think. I don't know. I gotta kind of lay it out visually. Making a plan here. Tree farm. I kind of like the Christmas trees. I also like the cut and carry. And this is so fun because these are also super, if you just wanted to make individual like shelf sitter signs, like maybe 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch blocks. These are also great to make like stacking blocks. You can do stacking blocks. And that kind of a thing. Super cute with the cocoa. Like if you have a hot cocoa bar, you can make this a long stacking block. But we're featuring the Shiplap board today because that's what's on special, buy 2 get 1 free. But I'm just trying to lay it out to see if I would like it. Yeah, I have enough room. What do you guys think? You think I should put the words on the top or no words on the top? Too bad you couldn't add some of the gifts to the back as well, but it's not big enough. Right, I know. I could always layer the presents on top of the tree, maybe. We could see how that goes as an idea, right? And I think I'm going to do the Christmas trees. I'm going to use all this. I guess if we tried the tree, if I put the tree here, I could like put 2 gifts on the back of it maybe. Like, do you know what I mean? Like have the tree and then have presents coming out. That would be kind of cute. I don't know. Let's play with it. That's so fun. And you guys say the words on top too. I think so too. And what's so fun is that like these types of projects we kind of get to create together. So I just want to thank you guys for hanging with me. So you got to stick around to see what it looks like and sprinkle the love. I don't have my phone, so I can't sprinkle it. But maybe you could sprinkle it for me. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Denise. Hey, Amber. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Billy. Nice to see you here. Hey, Tina. Thanks for coming in. So we're going to do Christmas trees, tree, snow, and presents, probably. We'll see. So I'll move these out of my way. But I want to prep the surface first. So if you're just jumping on, we're using our Shiplap surface, which is really nice because it's actually got 2 finished sides. So you can make a double sign, especially like, think about this. If you want to hang it in a window, it'll be cute. Like maybe your door window, one for outside, and then the guests who are inside can also see something too. So this is a really nice piece. It's a nice shiplap distressed kind of wood look. So it can be used in so many different decor styles. I was actually going to distress it even a little more by putting some distressing around the edges. What do you guys think? I think that would look kind of cute. I've never done it before on this, so we can learn together. I saw Lisa use like a Brillo pad. I didn't have a Brillo pad, but I had a sponge. But I've also, on other things, done like an edge like this. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll just kind of try and see what it goes like. And I think I'm going to use, I want to use the glittering black chalk paste for the distressing, just because it'll kind of pick up some of the grays in it, I think, rather than just do the stark black. I don't know. Yes, distress. I think so too. I think that would look super cute, right? I think so too, but I've never done it. And can you guys see my workstation okay? I don't know if I have to move it forward or backwards because I can't tell on my phone. I don't have something to see. Just make sure. Can you guys see everything that I'm working with? Okay, thanks, Connie. Appreciate it. All right, so what do I do? I'm going to use actually the chalk paint to distress it. So I'm just going to open up our chalk paste, and what I'm going to do is, this is one of our glittering chalk paste, and of course I stuck my finger in it, so bear with me here. We're going to distress it. I always get nervous doing new stuff in front of you guys because it's just always like the pressure's on. So I'm just going to just put a little bit, put my brush in here a little bit. I just got a little bit, and I'm just going to kind of dab it off so that it's just like barely on there. And I'm just going to go around it like this. Just kind of distressing it a little bit. So just taking it a little bit. Just kind of going around the edges. I don't know if you could see it a little bit, just coming up with a little bit of distress, and just dumping it off here, and then just taking the edge of my sponge and just going around the edge. So a little bit around the edge. I'm like, how much is too much distressing? Got a little bit more down here at this bottom, but that's okay. It's all about just what it kind of looks like, right? I'm kind of liking the groove it's getting. So just taking a little bit around the edge. Just kind of distressing it a little bit. It's already distressed from the shiplap stuff. So there, just distressing it a little bit. I can just do maybe a little bit more. I don't want to be overkill. How's it looking, you think? I think I just need a little more. This part looked a little too straight for me. And then maybe a few more like this. Right? It's all about just adding a little bit of dimension, a little bit of edge to it. Kind of like the look I'm getting. What do you guys think? All right, so there, I just dressed it a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see it. Is it coming through? I think it's gonna look cool. So just a little bit of distressing around my edge. And of course, I'm gonna keep playing with it. Because if you're meeting me for the first time, I'm Kathleen, nice to meet you. And I'm like a tinkerer, I guess would be a good word. Tinker. I like to tinker with stuff. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Diane. Okay, perfect. So I have some distress on here. So what I was going to do is I actually have some bells and ribbons that we're going to add on a little bow onto it as well. I was going to do a red truck. I think I want to do the truck in red. And then I was kind of bummed out that I didn't have the army green chalk paste or the olive green. We have a different chalk paste, but I have the, I'm going to use the peppermint leaf for the green. But I was wondering, do you think I should like mix the two together, like kind of do a splatter for the tree? I wish I had the darker like army green color one that we have, our olive one, but I'm going to work with these. Or do I just do straight green because I'm going to put the snow on it? So I have white. And then I have the red, glitter red for the truck. And we'll do the words in the glitter black. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, you love it so far. Thanks, Linda. All right. Right? Connie says same thing. Right? Don't want to, but you can't. It's just like, it's artwork. So we're just distressing it a little bit. It looks good. And it's so funny too, because when you're a crafter, right, doesn't your eye go to like, you see stuff that other people would like never even notice or see. But like, because we're so particular about what we do, we like, check it out, right? You guys are giving me loves because you guys can appreciate it. So I'm fuzzing my stencil. I want to get a good fuzz on the stencil. So the other fun thing is if I would have prepped the surface with a spray, I could have put like an acrylic spray over it. And then that way, if I didn't like the chalk paste I added to it, I could have just wiped it off. But I did not prep mine. I'm just using it right on there. Hey. Oh, hey, Joey. Nice to see you. So, see some friends jumping on. Let me know what's going on your Friday today, where you guys are at. If you're just jumping in, we're using our Shiplap board, which is buy two, get one free today. It's our deal of the day. How many of you got the Santa sack yesterday? If you missed my live on the Santa sack, it was a whole kit yesterday that you can get, but you can still get the stencil and the sack. So if you missed it, go check our page and see what I made, because you can order the stencil and the sack separately, and then you just got to order your ink and stuff separately. But it's a really fun project if you missed that one. So I'm going to just take my truck, and I'm going to place my truck on, and I'm going to actually do the letters at the same time so that I know that it's where I want it. So again, just fuzzing it up so that we can put it on here. So thank you. So this is a 9x12. Yep, 9x12. Shiplap is the one I'm using. And then the other Shiplap pack is a 2-pack. It's 2 5x7. So they're really great bases just to have on hand, like because they could be used in so many different projects in so many different ways. So let me just get this out of the way. So I think I'm going to put the Christmas trees. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. I just got to make sure that I have room for my tree here. If I put the tree here, is it going to encroach upon there or be too close? I think I might move the truck down a tad. Does anybody struggle with that? Like, because sometimes the way my eye is trained, sometimes the outer frame of the stencil throws off my perception of what it's going to look like when you pull it off. Does anybody else struggle with that sometimes besides me? Because it's like I sometimes look at the frame as so Christmas trees is going to go up here. It's like I don't want too much space between the words and the trees, right? So I want to try to set it up right. So I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look like a good spacing? Like where you see the negative white space in that? And then our tree is going to go in the middle here. So our tree is going to go here. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know. What do you think? Yes, right? I know, right? It's so hard sometimes. The struggles we have. I just want to make sure that this is straight. So I'm going to make sure that's straight, and then I'm going to just make sure I have enough space here for my truck on the bottom. I love this stencil. I've had this stencil for a while, and I couldn't wait to use it. And I knew that I wanted to do something with the Christmas add-ons. So glad you're stopping by and joining today's project. So what we're working with here today is we're working with the winter truck add-ons, and we're working with the stencil, in case you want to know, is the farm truck stencils. So the farm truck is an 8x10 or 8.5x11. And of course, that looks pretty straight to me. I think it looks pretty straight. All right, well, we're going for it anyway. So you want to just make sure that, especially there's a lot of detail in this, we're going to make sure we stick down our truck, and then we have our trees. So I'm going to do, since I already have the black open, I'm going to do the black first. All right. Hi. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Lori. Hey, guys. Thanks for coming by. So I'm going to use the sparkling glittering black for the Christmas trees. And you just saw that scoop is going to be enough to do it all, and I probably have extra. I love it. Taking it off so we don't have any lines. Alrighty. Ta-da! Peel and reveal. Oh my God, I love it. Perfecto. So I'm going to just put this to the side. I have a little thing. Perfect. Because I pulled it off rather than wait till I got the other stuff done, because A, it was his own stencil, but B, you don't want to let the paste dry in the stencil, because if you do, then it'll stick to the stencil and not your surface, and we don't want that. So the next one is going to be the truck, and I'm going to do all the truck in red. I'm not going to do different parts. I'm going to do the whole truck in red. So let's do that. Got a good, healthy scoop on my squeegee. And I have a lighter hand. I try to have a lighter hand on using the stenciling. I don't know. Some of you I know I talk to are like a heavy hand. I like it when the paste or the ink just glides across my surface. And I love this glittering red. And unfortunately, you guys can't see the shimmer, but there is shimmer in the paste in both of these. So I'm using the shimmer, the glittering red and the glittering black. And it looks so cute with the shimmer that I have in the truck. So what do you guys got going on for the weekend? Anybody have any fun plans or anything? I'm trying to think. This is one weekend I really don't have a lot on the schedule. I'm even trying to think, do I even have anything that I've committed to other than catching up on some work? Okay. And I am just making sure all the excess is off, because sometimes, especially if you have wider spaces that have negative white space, you want to make sure you get all the excess off. Otherwise, sometimes you'll have streakiness or lines, and we don't want that. So here we go. Da-da-da. Come on, guys. Drum roll. Peel and reveal. Oh, my gosh. Now, this is so cute. We could just leave it the way it is, I think, but we're not going to. So how cute so far. Yay. So like we could just leave it like that if we wanted to. And we have so many options as far as what we could put on it. So like I said, we were debating earlier to do the presents or the tree. And I think we had more energy and excitement around the tree. And I think I'm going to do the trees because I'm going to try to use some of this iridescent snow to put on the tree after we pull the tree off. I don't know if it's going to actually stick to the chalk paste because I've never done it before. So, but we're going to try, right? So stick around, see if it works. All right, super cute, right? Thanks. So I have a grown daughter. She's 29. I have nephews, though, however, that are 5 and 3 that they're here a lot. So they live around the corner from me. So they're super fun for the holidays. But my daughter's 29, and yes, she still believes. I don't know if you guys were here yesterday, but I was sharing on my live is that ever since my daughter was little, Santa has special wrapping paper. And only presents from Santa are wrapped in this special wrapping paper. And she has had the same special wrapping paper for 29 years. And it's going on again. This year, she'll still have the same wrapping paper. I'm going to be devastated in tears when I run out of this special wrapping paper that I've had for 30 years. I literally bought rolls of it to keep. And every single year, it's been this traditional thing that we have going on. So, I don't know. It's just probably more important to me than it is to her to say that. But Santa does come and leave special wrapped presents under the tree. Oh my goodness, you're right there. She's on there. It's so true, right? Look I didn't even know she was going to be on. But shh, Santa's not supposed to tell your secrets. All right, we're going to dry some of this. So let's dry some of this so that I can put my tree or my presents on. So cute. So I'm just drying the paste here. Hopefully it's not too loud where you're coming. And thanks for all the heart and love. I love Christmas time. And here we go. And without getting too personal or into it, but everybody who's watching or on here has different situations, right? Different home lives, different stages of life that we're in. But I was one of those kids that growing up, I believed in for many years, probably well past middle school, only because of one thing. My mom was home with us, 4 kids, right? My dad was a school teacher. And this was, I don't know, 50 years ago when school teachers didn't really make a lot of money. So during the year, we never had a lot of money. He painted houses during the summer. We got gifts for our birthdays, Christmas, and, maybe your first communion or a special event, right? So my parents, we never really had, excess. I mean, we never lacked for anything. I mean, we were always well fed and, always had the basic necessities. We lived pretty comfortably in a nice suburban neighborhood, but we didn't have a lot of extras, comparatively growing up. And so, but Christmas to my parents was such a big thing that Christmas morning was always so special and so overdone, where we got a big, huge family gift, maybe it was a pinball machine one year or a stereo one year or something, bigger gifts like that we're oh my gosh, there has to be a Santa Claus, because we know Mom and Dad, this would not be something, but they worked really hard all year to make it special for us. So in my mind, I always have special memories of as a kid that our parents always worked so hard to make it so special, given the fact of most of the other time, we were the kids that we didn't have a lot of brand name stuff. We got, all the other kids were wearing Bastard clogs, and my clogs were from Sears or JCPenney. So, but Christmas time was always one of those times of year where we lacked for nothing. So, I don't know, but it's just something that I always remember that stands out for me. So, anyhow, don't know why I just told you all that, but moving on to what we're doing here. Okay, so look at, see, it's not dry yet. But you won't be able to tell. So let me finish drying. I'm not paying attention. I'm talking. Talking. So I want to make sure it's completely dry. Actually added some nice texture to where it was, I might say. So, and I'll just make sure this is dry for us here. So one thing's too, like if you ever make a mistake like I just made, now it's pretty much right. You can always go back over it with the stencil again to fill it in. But my mistake that I made, I'll just show you. And I think it's important. And what did I do with the tree? It's probably stuck to me, right? Yeah. So I think it's sometimes important, like when you're watching, like that, yeah, people make mistakes. So I don't know if you can see like where it lifted up the color on the red. So it's a little bit different because where the paste wasn't dry, it stuck to my stencil. But actually it kind of looks like shading on the truck, don't you think? I don't know. What do you guys think? So it doesn't look bad. I think it adds somewhat of a dimension to it. But, you know, showing you some, hey, Roxy. My friend Roxy's here. We were just chatting, actually, for a long time. Hadn't seen her in a while. So let me just line this back up. On the back of the truck. So the truck is carrying a Christmas tree. And the little bit of the tree is going to go on top of the truck, but that's okay. So here's the question I was asking you guys earlier. Do you think, hey, so do you guys think, thanks, Anne. So what do you guys think? So for the tree, I have this green peppermint leaf and I have the magnolia green. And I'm thinking the green just because it's Christmas, but do you think I should mix them two together to add some dimension to my tree? What do you think? This way a little bit? Or move this over a little bit? This way? This way? This way? Peppermint. All right. Crystal's giving me some directions. Where do you want me to stand? Anywhere? No? Oh, do ombre. Ooh. The peppermint one. I could do different ones. So would the tree be lighter at the top to darker or darker to lighter? Probably darker to lighter, I would think, right? Peppermint tree, peppermint one. All right. Can you guys see my boards right? And hopefully I'm standing all right. Okay. Because I don't have my phone, so I don't know. I don't know what happened to my phone. That's why I was like a minute late, because I was like running around trying to find my phone, because normally I can check things on my phone so I could see what you guys are seeing. But hopefully you're seeing the board okay. Both greens. So you guys are saying both greens. Ooh, okay. And no, the snow will work. Okay, it will work. Dark one for sure to lighter starting from the bottom up. I think so, right? Oh, good. Good call. The lighter one might not snow the show. All right, we're going to just have some fun with it. Let's just play with it. You know, that's why we're all here, is just like going to go for some different techniques. I think what I'm going to do actually is darker inside and then lighter around the edges. What do you guys think? And I'll use my finger to kind of smear it. So that's kind of the plan we're going to go in here with. So I'm going to go in here like this. So we'll see. I don't know. Kind of nervous how it'll come out, but I'm sure it'll come out fine. So there you go. So I have the peppermint green. So then I'm just going to grab some of this green. And go along the outside. And let's see, I'm just going to use my finger to smear it, just to kind of give it maybe some dimension. Who knows what it'll look like? Don't know. And then I want to make sure, I learned this the other thing too, is you still want to scrape off all the excess, because otherwise that's what you'll see. fingerprints. You'll see the fingerprints, especially since there's a lot of negative white space. So we're just gonna come it off here. I don't know, you might not even be able to tell that there's any dimension to the paint, but we kind of did it. So let's just see. Yeah. I'm not sure I'm loving this part down here, so bear with me. It seemed a little too green for me, for my liking. There, much better. Oh my goodness, it's coming out so cute. Hang on one second, I'll show you. Okay, so as we're going along, see, can you see the different, like a little bit of, teeny bit of little lighter green on the edge. I think it came out pretty good, right? Okay, so we have to let this dry too. So we're gonna just set this over here to dry. And while this is drying, we're gonna make a bow to go on our project. So very nice. All right, thanks. That came out cute, right? All right, so I'm just closing these up so they don't dry out while we're working here. And rather than like, okay, so this is going to just move this over here to dry for a minute. So while we're doing that, I'm going to make a bow, a messy bow to accent it. So I have a question for you guys. I have peppermint green ribbon, and I actually found this green ribbon, or not green, but this ribbon at the dollar store that has a truck on it with a tree. So I think it's super cute, right? So thanks for sticking around. Wait till you see how it looks when we add the snow. So look at how cute. This has like, it's a ribbon with little trucks, or little trucks and little, just like the one we just made. So I thought it was so cute. And then this, because we're going to do snow on our tree, this one has snow on the tree. So I was going to use these 3 ribbons, but I wanted to add like a pop of black, like to add that little country element. So I have 2 black ribbons. I have a black with just a polka dotted black, or just a plain black. So of course I'm coming to you guys for your advice. Or do I use all of it? Maybe I use both blacks. I don't know. What do you guys think? So this is what I have. What do you guys think? Should I use both, or no black, or 1 black? I think we should use them all. What do you think? I'm just going to make a messy bow. So I'm going to use them all, I think. I think I decided. You guys gave me the confidence. Just go for it. Because I think the black's going to tie into the black of the project and kind of the distress look. I don't have any buffalo check, but if I had buffalo check, I would use that. But I didn't have buffalo check, so I'm going to use the buffalo, or I'm going to just use the black and white polka dots. So what I'm going to do for my messy bow is I'm just going to cut them all about the same length, and not too big, because I don't want it to overwhelm the size of the frame. So I'm trying to think. That's probably too big. So it doesn't take a lot of ribbon. I'm not going to use a lot of ribbon because, again, I don't want to overwhelm the sign with the bow, but I want the bow on as an accent. So again, sizing and dimensions kind of important when you're looking at it from that perspective. So I'm going to cut them to about the same length. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I think maybe just around there is good. And then I'm, of course, going to use our Magnolia scissors. 1 cut, and we'll be good to go. So how many of you struggle with making bows? The only kind of bow I can really make is a messy one. That's not really true, but the kind I like to do the most on lives like this is a messy one, because they're easier to do. And if it's messy, there's no right or wrong way of doing it. The only thing, though, with today's bow I wanted to do, and I hope I have, okay, yeah, I have the wire. I want to put jingle bells in the middle of my bowl. So let's see, we don't need all this, getting all that out of the way. So we have our bow, and then like, I'm just going to cut the ends, make sure, and I think because this is more rustic, I'm just going to put an angled end. I'm not going to put dovetails on my end. I'm just going to do just one angle, just to finish them off a little bit. Do you guys what's your favorite type of bow? Flat end, angled end, or dovetailed end? Normally I'm a dovetail girl, but today not feeling dovetails. And if you don't know what a dovetail is, that's just when it like has the peak in the center. All right, yep. Use them all. Look at, yeah, right? Dovetail. So for the messy bow, we're just gonna put them all on here. I'm going to put the bigger ones on the bottom and just kind of layer them a little bit. I guess I wonder if I need more thread. I wonder if I need more. And this one is a little too long. Okie doke. So I think we're good. So I'm going to use some dovetail or angle dovetail. Okay. So I am going to use some wire to tie it together. I like the wire because actually you can twist it on and take it off. So that way too, if we wanted to do again, because this board has two sides. So we can have fun again on the same board and do another project on the other side. And if you do that, I like to be able to take my bows on and off. So I'm just going to thread some of the bells on the bow to go. I'm just going to thread them alternating. And the jingle bells I just got at the dollar store. I think they had like a bag of them for like, or I guess it's $1.25 store now. But I don't know, like maybe 18 of them for, so do I do just 3? Let's see, I'm going to do 2 silver, 2 green, and 1 red. See how that comes out. Probably too many, but yeah, I'm not liking the way that looks, so I'm just going to stick with my odd numbers, the 3, okay? So I have the 3 here, and all I'm going to do is just pick up my messy bow here. So all I did was just put it together, and then I'm going to put the side with the bells on my wire. And just twist it. Ah! So just taking my bow, and I have my bells, and I'm just going to twist the wire. Wire makes it so much easier because you don't have to tie knots, you don't have to do anything, right? And then you could just fluff your messy bow around. Oh, how cute! This came out so cute. Keep my wire bells here. So you're like, Kathleen, show us. And stop fidgeting with it. So like, look at the little ribbons, all the different colors on our little messy bow here. Super cute. Super duper cute. Some of you, like, who uses zip ties? Zip ties is another good one that you can use for twisting up your bows, right? Zip ties, wire, twine. And then what I like about the bells is that it kind of like gives it a center. So we're just going to set this over to the side for a minute. And let's see. Anything else? All right. Hey, Heidi. You like the bells idea? It looks cute, right? Yep, thanks. Okay, so let me make sure our tree is dry because I don't want it to lift up kind of like our... I don't want it to lift up because we're going to put the snow on it, and I'm going to try to use the snow right away to, I've never done it, So the snow, I'm going to try to hope sticks to the white paste. I don't know if it will, but we're going to try. Okay, so our tree is dried, and then again, look at, did you guys see like the little tips on the trees, like how I did it lighter? It really came out cute, right? In case you're just joining us, we did some layering techniques on here, and we are using our Shiplap surface, which is actually buy two, get one free today. So, such a fun project. I need a drink. You guys are making me hot. My nose is running. Thanks for coming in. We're just finishing off this project that we used on the farmhouse truck and the winter truck add-ons. And so now we're going to take some snow and make the snow on our tree match the snow on our ribbon. See, our ribbon has some snow, so I'm going to put the snow on the tree so that everything's all coordinated. Our ribbon has the little truck with the tree on it. So that was kind of like happened by accident. It's not like I did it on purpose, but it's always fun when stuff works out like that, right? Do you guys have stuff like that where you see something and you're like, oh my gosh, this would be so perfect. And it works so well, right? So anyhow, all right. So we're just, hey Annette, thanks for joining. Hey Diane, thanks for commenting. Glad you love it. Hey Sherry, thanks for joining. I'm just getting our snow ready, and then I gotta have this ready, but I'm just afraid this is gonna like go everywhere after I open it. This and those styrofoam snow things, like, get ready, because it like goes everywhere. So I have a little bit here of what I'm gonna try to do maybe is grab a little bit of the snow to put on as soon as we lift up the white, because I want this, like, I don't know if you could see the iridescent like snow. I have paint all over my fingers, so don't look at my fingers. But and of course I draw attention to it by saying that. But you can see it's iridescent snow. But of course we have paint and ink on our fingers. We're crafting. That's what it's all about. Okay, getting dirty. Okay. Speaking of getting dirty, how many of you have kids that, like, when you craft with, don't like stuff touching them, like glue or paint or anything? Because I'm sure there's a few of them out there who are kind of like that. So I'm going to just put the snow on our tree. I got to kind of line it up. So we're going to line it up. And we're going to put the snow on our tree because, of course, it's snowing in Southern California, not. But if you live in New England or somewhere where you have snow, it makes a really nice accent. And it'll make me think of the snow that I left back in New York when I moved to Southern California. Ooh, it looks like I need some more white. I'm getting low on my white paste. So if you're just jumping in, we're using our shiplap surface to make a tree. We put the truck on, the tree on, the words on, now we're putting the snow. And then when we're done, we could do another project in the back if we wanted to. These are just a really great versatile surface that you can use. So here we go. I'm just going to do this pretty quick because I want it to be really wet when I peel it off. Don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Let's see. So I'm going to have my sprinkles ready to sprinkle on. I don't know. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Hopefully I'm going to sprinkle it. Oh, my tree wasn't dry. My tree wasn't dry. Ah. So, okay. So what do we do now? This is a first for me. But you could see where the it was an added dimension. I guess I could go back in and do it. I guess I needed to wait for it to dry a little more. Let me wipe this off and try it again. Come on, guys. Where are my crafty peeps out there? Do you guys have some ideas for me on how to fix this? I have some water so I could wipe off my stencil. But I want to show you guys what it looks like with the white on it. Anybody ever have that happen where you rushed it? I thought it was dry. I know, I like how it looks without it, but I kind of want to put the snow on it because I want to see if the snow will work. So let me just see if I can take this, and then I have a stencil cleaner. Wiping it off the back, wiping it off the front. Making a mess. But again, I think it's important to show you how to like fix something that doesn't go your way. Because we're just figuring it out together. And I guess that's kind of like the fun of doing it all. So I cleaned off all the chalk paste out of my stencil. So now we're going to try it again. And I'm just going to dry it off one more time. So just talk amongst yourself. You like it like that, right? I know, it really looks nice, actually. But I want to put the snow on. And so I'm going to just dry it a little bit more. And if it doesn't work, what I can do is, if it doesn't work, I can just show you a post of me waiting for it to dry and go over it. So, I know it did come out kind of fun. But it stuck to my white. So then, the other thing, because we washed our stencil, we want to make sure we dry the stencil too, because we don't want the water to be in the mesh because it'll bleed if it's wet. So this little drying element is really nice to speed up projects if you're an impatient crafter like me. Okay, so we're going to try this again. I don't even know if it's dry, but see what it looks like now. So like, this is what it looks like now. You could see like, I could leave it like that, right? But I want to put the snow on because that's what we started to do. So I want to make sure we finish the project the way we intended it. And of course, now my hair is all over everything. Let's see. Lining it back up where we had it. Okay. So we're going to try this again. So who thinks it's going to work this time, or who thinks it's going to do the same thing? Do we think I dried it enough? I might not have dried it enough, but you know what? If not, I can do it a third time after I let it dry properly. That's the problem with lives, right? We want to rush through all the steps so you guys can see it from start to finish. And how many of you have like multiple projects at home where you can go in between? Oh, yeah, it did it again. It's still stuck, but it looks pretty good. So we're going to just still sprinkle some snow here just so we can see what it looks like. See, it's stuck at the top. It was dry at the bottom, but it didn't dry all the way through. So I'm going to go back and try this again. But I'm going to just... But look actually, it came out not bad. What do you guys think? It came out not bad, right? Right? Fake snow is way better than real snow. Look at how cute it came out. Okay, so even though it didn't come out exactly how I envisioned it, sometimes it comes out better than you could have planned. So let's just tie our little bow on. And all I'm going to do is just take our little twisty tie. And again, this is a little hanging thing. So there we go. What do you guys think? Move my little ribbon around so that it just kind of, look at how cute. I think it's super cute. But I could move the bow if you think it's too heavy with the tree and the bow on the same side. We could just go like this. And do it to this side. What side do you like it on better? I think either side would work. But look at how cute. And now I can't get him to stay on, but there we go. What do you guys think? You love it? Super cute. I love it. So I had fun making this with you, and if you'd like to make something like this, you can go on our website, grab the Shiplap special, today's only deal of the day, buy 2 get 1 free. So we can make another project on the back side of it. So I'm going to think about what we could do on the back side and come back. I think I'm just going to leave my trees in my snow. I think that we like the trees in the snow the way they are. I don't think I'm going to monkey with it. And I think it came out super, super cute. So again, thank you everybody for coming by and joining today's Live at 5. Have a great weekend. Come back like Saturday and Sunday and Monday, because every day that we have deals of the day, we have creators, and Lisa and Crystal are going to be going live. I think I'm back. I don't know what day I'm back, but I know Lisa's here. Tomorrow's that Lisa day 3. Oh no, tomorrow is Spirit Trees with 2 creators. Dawn and Kat are going to be here with the Spirit Tree. I think it's going to be noon in Alaska, because they're coming to you from Alaska, where they're getting snow. And it's 4 o'clock Eastern, so it will be 1 o'clock here. But and then I think Lisa might be Sunday maybe. I check the schedule. It's in events, right? This brain isn't working too well today. So appreciate you guys coming through. Love how it turned out too. Have a really fun weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye.